Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Crystal and Gospel, your weekly pick a card reading. And hail to D'Artagnan and hail to Boone, of course. Now, this week's question is, which one will I choose? And you know it already. If you like my videos, you can leave a comment, you can leave a like, or you can subscribe to my channel, of course. Now, let's get ready for our 3 piles of cards, okay? The first pile of cards has a Mars bar. A mini Mars bar on top of it. The second has a mini bounty bar on top of it. Of course, it's almost Halloween, so we need to have some treats now. And the third, I have a toffee from Belgian chocolate from Côte d'Or on top of it. So now it is up to you if you choose pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3, and I will give you a few moments to think that over. So, I guess that you have made your choice by now. If you have chosen for pile number 1, the pile with the Mars bar on top of it, then this is your reading, okay? First, we have the Father of Wands. I hope you can see it okay. Then we have the 7 of Cups. And then we have the Mother of Swords. Those are the 3 cards for the first stage. And then we have upside down the Queen of Pentacles. Upright the Lovers. And then we have the third stage, the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands, 2 3s. And the last card, I leave it covered, alright? I hope you can see everything. Alright. I will move it a little bit higher, so it's better for you to see. I guess this is better, no? Yes, it is better. Now, the first card we have is the Father of Wands. Now the Father of Wands, it's the same as the King of Wands actually. He is very charismatic. He is not a type to marry soon. He is more, well, of an adventurous guy looking to squeeze every bit of juice from life. Now he may not be the settling down type, but he is a very passionate man. Because Wands are all about passion more than about love. Of course, someday this king also will feel the need to settle down. And if you happen to be there during that period, when he feels the need to settle down, then you might keep him. But only if you don't let him feel caged. Let him think that he is free. Then the second card. I'm going to move it like this. The second card, it is the 7 of Cups. This is the 7 of Cups. Now, whether now you are single or in a relationship, you may have to make a decision between different lovers, or perhaps between love and family or love and career. And the 7 of Cups can signal that the different choices may all look tempting right now, but though they glisten a bit with promise, they may be mere illusions. So take your time, consider things carefully, because only careful communication and careful evaluation will give you what you desire. Because we are all the same with love, we may be tempted to rush into a situation and letting lust and infatuation guide us towards something that in the long run won't last. And it's important to think of all the options, as well as look into any red flags or gut feelings or something is wrong feelings you may feel about a relationship. So trust your instincts here, okay? Then the second, the last card of stage 1 is a Mother of Swords. And the Mother of Swords is the same as the Queen of Swords. Now, if you have been divorced, or you're in a steady commitment, or you have been in a steady commitment before, then this mother is definitely you. And in other cases it could be also you, but also a good friend or your mother or someone else close to you. Someone who is very straightforward, who can see through bullshit, you know the kind of woman I mean. Because the Queen of Swords is mature, she is independent, and she can get by on her own. And she is loyal, but she is not blind. not blind to the faults of those she loves, okay? So I guess that will know by now if this description of the Queen of Swords refers to you, or if it adds up to, well, another woman close to you, a mother or a friend, all right? Then we get to the second stage. The second stage is upside down, the Queen of Pentacles. Here she is in the upright position. For you, she is upside down. Now, the reversed Queen of Pentacles, it can suggest that you've been ungrounded. You've become ungrounded, and this card may also refers to someone who is causing, well, a bit of strife in your social life, and someone who is manipulating to block your plans. And now the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position could also refer to you in some cases if you are already in a relationship with someone else. Now this relationship could be boring for the moment, so that you see the opposite by being in love with an adventurous King of Wands. And if you're single and you're choosing between two men, then I see this card in some cases as an advice not to trust the woman you confide in, as she does not want you to choose a certain lover. Okay? So that don't let her make the choice for you. And then the last card of the second stage is the Lover's card. Now the Lover's card, we can say the Lover's card is your spiritual choice. Call it your heart choice. Not in a romantic sense, but in a this person is my other self sense. Well, like a soulmate connection. And well, it's a choice made by your higher inner self. And it says that you and the other person both know exactly what you want, what your instincts are telling you to go for. But, well, people can fight or deny such things, especially if they're going to cause a lot of trouble. For instance, the guy is married, or he has children, or is in a steady relationship, or you are, and you can see what you love and want most in the world and still turn away from it, or being turned away from it by others, okay? And really, this turns out to be the worst thing to do, because it will leave you regretting your decision, however unselfish it was, and however much trouble you avoided. It will leave you regretting your decision. So do not deny your heart's choice. And then we have the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords, the card can seem a bit distressing, but here can be seen a bit something positive in it. And this can be, for some of you, that you have to go beyond the sorrow with this card, and then this will liberate you, this card, and set you onto a new direction. But it can also here refer to a third person, 1, 2, 3 swords, to a third person meddling into that relationship of yours and that guy in order to create problems between you. Okay? And then we have another tree, the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is telling me that you should take this chance to make initial investments, but I can promise you there are romantic flings and love in the air. Because this is the Three of Wands, and when the Wands show up, there is passion. Wands is all about passion and feelings all over the place. So if you want to see this relationship blossom, talk to the King of Wands and be open to your expectations. This is what this card says. Now we had two threes here in the last stage. What can that mean? Well, in this context, I think you should ask for advice, but not to one trustee, but to several people, all separately, because you could ask for advice to the wrong person who doesn't wish you to be happy with a certain kind of person. So don't trust one person's word for it, but consult several people, all separately. Okay? Then we have one last card, and this is the card of ritual invocation. Now, it's a witch's wisdom oracle. These are guidelines for witches, but it can also give you some advice. And this card tells me that the love that you have or feel with that person you love most, and you know who you love most, but at the same time you seem a bit uncertain about it. But you have to know that this feeling you have and you are uncertain about with that special person, that these feelings are real. Okay, these feelings are real, and you should honor this love. So that is the advice that the ritual invocation card tells you. When I see everything here together, what can we see? Well, we saw two possibilities. Number one, a person you confide in gives you bad advice about your love interest. Bad because the advice is meant to keep the two of you separated. Number two, you are holding back, or you are being a bit uncertain by choosing for the adventurous guy because of another boring relationship or other obstacles. But whatever the case, which one, is it number one or number two, whatever the case, these cards tell you to take the chance. You are clearly in love with the King of Wands, the charismatic guy. I cannot promise you that this relationship will be an eternally lasting one, but the King is there for a reason for you. If this relationship should not last, it will teach you lessons to grow, the lessons you need. So I'd say take the plunge, all right? So this was your reading for this week, and I hope that you enjoyed it, that you know who I was talking about. I'll see you again next week, and I wish you a lot of success, okay? Bye-bye. And then we go on with reading number 2, the reading of stack number 2 with the bounty bar on top of it. So this is your reading. Oops. I'm going to take them like this. Put that aside. The first card. The first card is the Son of Pentacles. The second card is the Daughter of Swords. The third card is a Temperance card. Then we have the Hangman upside down, like this. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Then we have upside down the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. This was a Nine of Pentacles, this is a Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles upside down. We have one card left, we'll leave it here till last. We start with the beginning. The first card we see here is the Son of Pentacles. Now the Son of Pentacles is the same as a Knight. The Knight of Pentacles and the Son of Pentacles, it's the same card. Now, well, this Knight or this Son, he might be a little bit boring. Not very emotional, not very passionate, not especially witty or alert, but he is steady, he is loyal, he is dependable though. And in some cases he also has plenty of money. And with him there never was or there never will be a whirlwind romance, as you call it. Now, this Son of Pentacles represents romantic stability and a nurturing energy. You will receive good tidings with his love, so therefore make sure that your love life is ready for him. Okay, think very good about that, because here is here to stay. So think about your feelings. Do you want him or not? Then we have the second card. This is the Daughter of Swords. The Daughter of Swords. And this card does not point to another person. It refers to not communicating very well. The communication between you and the Son of Pentacles, the first card, may be stagnating, and it is, well, there is nothing coming from it, but potential is there, and if more effort is put in, there will be better communication. And this is what is happening for some of you. And for an unhappy few, the Page of Swords is someone who is very interested in you at best, a stalker at worst. So maybe you've met a guy that seems very charismatic, but it could be a mistake. But for most of you, it does not refer to a person, but it refers to not communicating. And for some of you, it refers to a charismatic guy, well, and something may be off with him, okay? And then the third card is the card of Temperance. Here's the card of Temperance. Now, what does it mean? Well, while it may be exciting to have various people that are interested in you and you are interested in them, sometimes it might be best not to make swift decisions. Try to build up a friendship with your, I will say both, but maybe there are three, with both love interests. And even if you are in a relationship with one of them already, maybe the steady one, the loyal one, work more on friendship level instead of relationship level, as long as you're not sure what you're feeling. Okay, see which of the two love interests are your best friend. That is very important, because best friends make the best relationships. Then we have the second stage. We have the Hangman, but upside down. I will show it to you in the upright position. For you, it is upside down. Now, the Hangman reversed points out the situation after the relationship is on hold, or the relationships are on hold. And this is a good thing, because many relationships take time to develop and to grow, and in fact, you may be quite content to wait around and to see what happens with each one of those relationships. And just be aware that it should not stay on hold forever, of course. And at some point it will be necessary for you to decide which relationship is worth continuing forward with and which is not. And you will eventually choose. Alright? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, here she is. Now the Eight of Pentacles, when this card comes up, it usually accompanies a daunting time in one's life where life seems mechanically monotonous. And for some of you, this card comes up when there are small complaints in the current relationship, or insecurities about the partner, or insecurities about a love interest. And then the Eight of Pentacles is reminding you that we are all not perfect. For some amongst you, the card gives you the advice to focus first on ways that you are ready for love and cultivate those ways. And be aware that you likely still have old emotions or hang-ups from a previous relationship that need to be resolved first, so that you do not repeat past mistakes. So try to stabilize your thoughts and your feelings, okay? You're still in a waiting game here. You should figure that out for yourself. You should balance yourself in that period of time. Then we are in the last stage, another upside down card. This is the Nine of Pentacles upside down. For you it looks like this, but it is reversed. Now in the reverse position it's easy. This card could mean someone who is not secure, who is not happy alone, who feels the need to have a partner and also being taken care of financially. Is this you this card is talking about? And I think that you alone know the answer if you are honest to yourself. And that's all I can say about this card. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles, here comes the first card. Again, you know, the Son of Pentacles. I told you it's the same as the Knight of Pentacles. So the first card is also the last card. Now, the Knight is here, in fact, to tell you that you end up with the man that fits your first description, the safe guy, the safe way. But most of all, the most important meaning of this card is contentment with you, who you are and what you are right now. If you are happy with yourself, you will know who will make you happy. This guy or some other guys, unknown guys in the future. Okay? And you will know by that. By the end, you will certainly know that. Then we have one card left from the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. It's a card of want, intention. Now, this want, intention card from the Witch's Wisdom Oracle tells me that you are making things too difficult for yourself. You are advised to stop comparing yourself to others and to worry, because you are called to wave your wand and to allow the magic to unveil the criticism that cloaks your senses, and decide what you really want. Okay, make your intentions clear. Make your intentions clear. Focus on your visions. Practice concentration. Make your decision that you need to make, and focus on the outcome that you desire. What does it mean? you are not happy now, or whether you are in a relationship with someone or not, your feelings and of unhappiness have little to do with someone else, but everything with yourself. Maybe you are just trying to choose between the easy way with a partner that can give you everything but excitement, or and between being free and waiting for someone more adventurous to arrive in your life. Now, someone who really feels like the knight on a shining horse is someone who is rather adventurous and could sweep you off your feet. But all these feelings of passion, when you meet some other guys, when you meet all those nights, the cause of those negative feelings is that you are not balanced right now. And someone who is not balanced and feeling unhappy, well, they fall in love very quickly with anyone. So retreat a bit, ground yourself, do some inner work, and you will know what choice to make. I can promise you that, okay? So this was your reading. I hope that it resonates, or will resonate, because you don't know it by now. And I wish you plenty of success. See you again next week. Okay, bye-bye. And then now we have our third pile of cards. The one with the chocolate toffee from the Belgian brand Cotillon. So, we have the first card, the Two of Wands. Can you see it? I guess you can. The second is the Five of Pentacles. The third is the Four of Cups. Then we have the Nine of Swords. The Knight of Chalices is the same as the Knight of Cups. The Moon and Two of Swords. And this card we leave till last. They're all on the screen, I think so. The first card we start with is the Two of Wands. Now, two stand for having the choice to choose between two things, or two situations, or two people. And here I see the Two of Wands as a choice between two positive paths. And though it perhaps inspires a grass is greener mentality, if you pick one, you'll wish you've chosen the other one, no matter what you picked, because you just didn't pick it, you know what I mean. So it can be that kind of feeling, but it's like a choice that has been already made on some level, and a path that's already been set in motion. It is some positive change that requires sacrificing other opportunities. When you follow this path, you have to leave this one behind, okay? But they are all positive. But you always feel a little bit regret when you choose this way instead of this one, because you don't know what the other way or the other path would have led you to, okay? All right. Then the second card is the card of the Five of Pentacles. Now the Five of Pentacles, when this card comes after the previous card, after the Two of Wands, then I see that many of you are in a relationship, but although you are traveling the same path, you are not walking side by side. So possibly many of you who are in a steady commitment have your eyes on someone else as well. And then this card, or this combo, radiates feelings of abandonment, of insecurity, or general lack of attention. Which of the two shall I take? Now, this is not a mild card. And usually when it appears, there's a serious need to look at all the aspects of the relationships and to ensure that you are getting your basic needs met, because that can be the cause of looking at someone else. All right. Then the next card is the Four of Cups. This is the Four of Cups. In this position, here the first stage, the Four of Cups is telling you that your love life is stagnant. It might even be, well, broken, and you feel as though your partner should be behaving in a different way, and you have begun wondering what it would be like to be in another relationship. And I guess I'm right. So you are are uncertain about the future of this relationship. Then here, the second stage, it's the Nine of Swords card. Now, when the Nine of Swords becomes present in this reading, and at this place, there is an experience in your life that you are going to need to analyze very carefully. And of course, I'm talking about your relationship area, you know that. You will need to take a step back emotionally. And you will have to take a look at your relationship, but in a realistic way. Realistically. Your subconscious mind is working overtime, and some of you are worried about getting too carried away with someone else. And maybe others likes playing games, they like the chase and the early part of commitments, and if the situation is comfortable, then some of you might get too bored. That's also possible. And then it could mean the end of a relationship eventually, as one or, well, both parties are not in the frame of mind. So you have to analyze your relationship, the different relationships, and certainly the one you are in, if you are already in a relationship, very, very realistically. And then we have here the Knight of Chalices, or the Knight of Cups. It's the same guy. Now, this is the other party, the one that you are carried away with. And the Knight of Cups, or the Knight of Chalices, is a representative of all things passionate regarding the heart. He might even be a young person, sometimes with light brown hair, maybe even hazel eyes. But he also represents karmic attachment in relationships. He has a lust for life, and he is indeed able to sweep you off your feet. Now, sometimes this relationship with such kind of a knight can be just wonderful. But in some cases, this knight doesn't sign up for long-lasting relationships. And in that case, he will rather go from person to person, just enjoying the lustful experience, okay? And I don't know which one of the two your Knight of Cups is. And then we have the Moon card. The Moon. When you see the Moon in your reading, then there is often a time of emotional turmoil, and in dating and romance is a time of bickering, also a time of deception. So maybe you are the one who is deceiving, that's very well possible, and maybe the love interest you have your eyes on is the one who is deceiving. Now, if you find that you are being swept off of your feet right now, it may be a good time to hold back. Try to slow back things, try to slow down things, and during this time, developing new relationships, so during the time of the Moon, developing new relationships or furthering a current relationship too quickly will often burn out. And the advice of this card here is better wait for things to calm down in your love life before making a decision, all right? When you are less emotional, you can make better, realistic, more clever decisions. Then we have the Two of Swords. Now, in the beginning we have the Two of Wands here. Now we have the Two of Swords. What is the difference? Well, the Wands here is all about choices involving passion. Swords are about choices involving communication or lack of communication, and choices and reflection. So it's all about putting the cards on the table for yourself here, this Two of Swords. Okay? The Two of Swords is a card of being stuck in the middle and being afraid to move, but nevertheless, you need to make a decision. You want to have a new approach to life, but your emotions, unfortunately, play a large role in your current circumstances, and it's making it difficult for you to decide what you should do, but you will have to find a solution for this problem, or you stay where you are, or you walk away. And then we have the last card here. It's the Witch's Wisdom Oracle card, and it's the card of the ancestors' remembrance. Now, this card tells me that the obstacles you are experiencing are in some way connected to the past, to your past. It is time to let go, this card says. Healing ancestral lines will enable you to break free, step into the freedom for which you so yearn. So what does it mean? What does it mean? If you have to choose between the two men, you will probably choose for the new one. And if that's the case, Do not worry if the relationship will last or not. Because the Knight of Cups, this card, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Chalices, has some karma attached to it. So whether it lasts or not, there are karmic lessons for you and for him to be learned. Okay? So even when the relationship does not last, it is never a failure because you will grow, you will become wiser because of it. Alright? Now, this was this week's Speaker card reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for visiting my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and to leave me a comment. Praise Italian, praise Boon, and I'll see you again next week. Love you guys. Bye bye.